Hello, my beautiful angels. Excuse me for the wait on this video. I forgot we had this thing in Canada that's like Thanksgiving in October. So I had to go see my family. Things in my parents' houses that just make sense. But now I'm back, so I can finally edit this thing. So let's go.
Wabzabu! Japan! Jonia, no sukaba. Ruchasta? Rakim! Halova! Kime? Zittu! Chapol! Kashtuganama! Pazaga? Hologi! Mishom? Ojibo! Kenista? Reefgado! Rishutlagoza! Renosta? Iralago? Also Kuv! Chapola! Doshnakopa, Dasputinaka. Ah, Credo! Chinopni Kedanosha? Krabagalo! Makrazagish! Kashtuganama, Pazaga? Spaglio, Rakim! Halova! Makala! Sakized! Makojilo Bala! Lagom! Sabuga! Cove! Ikoradom! Leshugado! Hapalokofi! Korsha! Maga! Arzorna Bilagobo! Shibalugo! Shib! Hoshnabako! Gota! It's a Mufapi de Dubar!
Gajolama.
Javon, Kablagos, Shabig, Zabon.
Flo, sugar. Chupakom. Manapuvanan.
Well, hello, twinks and brunettes, and welcome to the third chapter of A Midstranger Night's Dream. We are just after the discussion that all of the camp attendees and the camp counselors had together upstairs. The chairs are still there, still warm, and Hermia and Juliet are gone. They are not here anymore, not dead or anything. I mean, I know Concert is a special kind of man, but still not that special of a man. But he took them home with him. He also tried to take Miranda and Tybalt with him, but they both held their own. And anyway, I don't think Juliet wanted to be there anymore. And I'm imagining that Hermia wanted to stay with her to just support her through what she's going through right now. Not that Miranda and Tybalt don't care, I'm sure they do, but I don't see why they would all have to sacrifice the end of their summer for, one person. That sounds mean, but I think Titania is going to stay for the rest of the summer at the camp. I think that she sees that these kids have definitely some need for guidance that is not being provided elsewhere, so she kind of needs to step up for that. Oh, Ophelia broke the dishwasher, so AJ's just yelling at her. That's not how you're gonna get into everyone's good graces. Did I just see what I just saw? Was that he was going to try to kiss Titania? I mean, it wouldn't have worked because she's busy, but nah. I'm gonna need to teach this man his place. Why's everyone going outside at once? Like, what's the plan here? We're not having a five-some in the hot tub. Okay, you're going to practice chess. That's fine. And you, okay. Romeo is coming to attack you. That's, that's every day. So I'm not, so it's a little late to have a camp activity happen today. So I don't think I'm going to. I'm busy enough controlling everyone's moves anyway. So Mercutio's just sitting outside in the silence. Oh, lounging now outside in the silence. Oh, hello. Too late, Puck. He's not doing too hot, actually. I don't know what it is that can make him feel better, but he's just not in it to win it. Rip has got some really fun ones that are not going to happen. Oh, wait, what is he doing? It says it's ruining the painting. Have you guys ever seen this? I've never seen this before. It's his painting. What are you doing? Titania had work tonight, so thankfully she didn't see anyone being up. Now, as far as she knows, everyone's gone to bed at the right time. Okay, so it's a new day, and I'm not sure what kind of activity I want to do with them today. I might just look at what is available to me in the places that I can visit. Oh well, I see two people that found what they wanted to do. Whatever. I'm gonna sit Johnny and Tank down for a while in front of the... Oh god, what... Right, this is not for now. I have bigger plans. No, whoa, I didn't want to delete him. So we are just going to not do this, and it's kind of like an Anna Montana. I am counting on all of you to pretend like you haven't seen anything. It's all good. I think this morning I'm gonna have Miranda go and apologize to Romeo, even though this is a very weird, convoluted situation. She feels like she has to apologize, and Romeo feels like he was betrayed. So, we're gonna do it this way. Like, Miranda didn't cheat on anyone. You cheated on Juliet, but okay. I'm just going to check what kind of places I could visit. Oh, there would be the museum. We could go to the museum just to see stuff. Because other than that, there's the sculpture park, which could be interesting. But I think I prefer the museum. Because other than that, it's like bars. And we already went to a bowling place. We never went to a skating place, though. I mean, if the museum gets boring, we could end the night at the skating place. Oh, she's not... Oh, what did he do to you? Are you being mean again? Romeo. Boy is such a meanie. Get away. You didn't do anything wrong, Miranda. Don't worry. He's got his head in his ass. So I think Titania would sit this one out at home, but I'll send everyone else at the museum and then probably the skating place, honestly. And we will try to be back by midnight, but I don't promise anything. Now, since this is a community lot, I don't really have the control over who shows up. So if Juliet or Hermia turns up, well, I don't really have control over that. We're getting cultured in here, honey. We're just looking at art, drinking coffee, just teenage activities. And people keep bugging because when art things are put on a diagonal, they can't really view them easily. So they kind of bug out, but that's okay. You guys, it's not time to do that. What are you doing? What is the plan? Miranda's back on her bullshit. but he just doesn't, he doesn't like her very much. Like they're, I don't know. Like he almost thinks that everyone is hot except for her. She's the only one that he doesn't feel that way about. Oh, well, see, Romeo. I lied because they have a crush now. That's fine, you know, but that's fine. It's not going to hinder any of my plans. But I'd still like you guys to stop right about now. I'm going to the skating place now. I'll just have to teleport everyone and once again be home before midnight. This is serious now. There's someone actually checking. You know, we can't stray out of line anymore. You know, we got caught in one scandal. The scandal of having a disturbing old man show up to camp. We don't want that to happen again. All right, we're gonna have a whale of a time if everyone can clear out this area. That would be lovely and wonderful. There we go. Oh, and they're all falling at exactly the same spot. Kind of like synchronized swimming, but it's falling instead of swimming. Antonio's serving. Give it, yeah. You know what? Twirl, baby girl. I just called Antonio Monty baby girl. Oh yeah, we have a hot bartender. Not as, oh yeah, I'd say as hot as Ricky. At least. This is such a beautiful sight. It's now 9 p.m. I don't know if, like, the others won't be hungry because I'll just spawn them over, but he's getting hungry, so I'm starting to think that this should be, like, maybe the time that we start to get home or, like, get him a couple drinks so he stops being so hungry. So I think that would actually be a lovely moment to just make a point to see where all the friendships and relationships in general are. So Johnny and Mercutio are now officially friends. He's also friends with Tybalt and Miranda, which is beautiful, beautiful. Ophelia is also like, I don't know why her relationships with Mercutio and Puck are so high, but they're not friends, but that's okay. Tank made 2 friends and that's it. But that's okay. That's more than 0, you know? That's more than we could expect from Tank. Tybalt went from being the most enemy you can be with someone to being Mercutio's best friend, which is just lovely and wonderful. Who got fit? Rip. Okay. Whatever. Still enemies with Romeo, but it's a lot less bad than it used to be. Mercutio, on the other hand, has lost a lot of relationship with his brother because Romeo does not consider him a friend at all, does not even, like, he's mad at him for very stupid, dumb reasons. Mercutio's friends with Rip now. He's friends with Miranda, with Johnny. Could almost be friends with Ophelia. So, I mean, the purpose of the camp worked on Mercutio, I think. Rip, despite being obsessed with being in love with everyone, has stuck to making friends. So that's good for him. Romeo's entire time at camp has been a whirlwind. He went from having his sure bet of Juliet to them having absolutely no bolts and 0. So it's lovely. He's also mad at Miranda, hates her, still hates Tybalt. That has not changed. Hates his brother as well now. It just has not been going great for Romeo. Puck has made friends. Puck did what the camp wanted him to do. And Miranda, well, Miranda's trying very hard, but it also is not going super great for her. She made friends with Ophelia and Johnny, so that's not bad. And she wants to be in love with Romeo, so yeah, I can log that for you. You're not going to caress Mercutio. I need to cut that out right now. But I think we should all go home because it's almost midnight. So now Titania is here alone. She's waiting for everyone to come back. Oh, she's got work though. Okay, that's fine. They've still respected their end of the bargain, so it's fine for me. There we are. AJ's back so I can teleport everyone back over. This is a tedious thing to do, by the way. Like, I love this thing I'm doing, but it requires a lot of clicking around. I'm gonna send some people to bed, you know, do this right just one time. I'm sorry, Romeo. He also just does not even find her attractive. Like, it's really just become this game to him. Like, nothing means anything anymore. Tybalt is just sitting in the tub alone, thinking real hard. I know how it is, dude. I know how it is. So So many things to think about. Once again, Titania comes back and we're all in bed. We have a great track record now. So the camp is soon coming to an end, and I think I want to dedicate these last few days to building relationship. Yeah, exactly like that. Great. Like, for example, I worked quite hard on getting Tank and Johnny to not hate each other as much, and I think it'd be a good thing this morning to go up and apologize. I do think so. Because as some of you may know, Tank Grunt absolutely pulls at my heartstrings. He's the most precious boy to me. I have a hard time explaining why it's such a, like, it's so visceral inside of me. He's been so mistreated, indoctrinated to be someone he isn't, and I feel like that's something I need to have happen in this series, that he would stop all of this, alien, it is alien racism. Like, stop all this alien racism and just for once in his life be his own person, because you're not going to poke Johnny. Stop. Go and apologize. Every time I catch him trying to do something like that, I'm going to send him to apologize. No. What's Miranda doing? Poetry. Do you guys want another poem? She's just saying poetry to a gang of empty chairs. She's doing some slam poetry. She's like, oh god, the thunderstorm is only making this so much more dramatic. Oh, she's given up. Now she's on the base. I imagine her being like, I don't know what I did wrong. Everyone hates me. I'm still quite baffled by the fact that Romeo cared at all. Like, it is baffling to me. Does not make sense. But is it kind of funny? Yeah. He wants a body skill point. Go and shoot some hoops. Just don't get hit by lightning. That would be sad. Johnny, you should, you just, it's raining, baby. It's raining, baby. It's okay. I'm glad it wasn't you that got struck by lightning. Oh, Puck got a sunburn. I'm sorry. You can get out of there. You're gonna have heat stroke. That's cool. Oh, you too. You both are going to do that. And you might as well. That's cool. I made you do that on the worst day possible. Just have everyone up in the hot tub talking to each other. You as well? Okay. Just fall to the ground. Just all fall to the ground. That's gonna be an interesting image. Okay, everyone is getting, everything is too hot. Okay, we're all delirious. That's good. That's what I wanted for, like, some of the last days at camp. Are you dying, Tibble? Come on, die. Make it all about you. Wow, it took everyone getting heat stroke for anyone to go to bed on time. So I'm seeing today as the last day before the kids have to start packing their bags and get ready to go home. And one thing that I think is very important in that time would be to get the relationship between Romeo and Miranda back on track and just generally focus on wants. I'm having them talk a little bit while they're sat down like this because they can't fight when they're sat down. All right, come on, Tank. Come give us a number. He's not in his little dance outfit that I put him in, but that's fine. You can wear whatever you want, I guess. All right, how's it going? Well, it's going good for you, but what about you? Oh, that's not so bad, actually. You might become friends while sitting on that bench. That would be great for me. Rips wants crack me up. He just switches guys that he wants to fall in love with every time his wants roll. It's like, oh, no. Today I'm not feeling that guy anymore, but I would like to fall in love with that one instead. Okay, they're friends now, so I'll just have them stand up and try to have some light flirtation going from Romeo. Otherwise, I fear that it's not going to work very much. I'll have her apologize once more just to see if it changes anything. Oh, there he goes. No, I want you guys to stay outside. I'm just watching Romeo play some football now. I don't know what's happening. Let's just clean this up. I'll get back on with the regular programming just in a few seconds. If you guys wanted to play together, we could start a very mid band. That would be great. Why is everyone always so hot? It's annoying. It's gotten annoying. So I don't know if Romeo's reconciliation with Miranda, despite her being a Cap, would show any will on his part to also repair the relationship with Juliet. I honestly don't see it right now, maybe later. And I also I'm not the biggest fan of just doing the easy thing and getting Romeo and Juliet together. Maybe for maybe if I want them to have a kid for drama. But you know. Now, of course, if this is going to be the last night of camp, we're gonna have to sit in front of a campfire. It is law. Actually, Romeo needed to pee, but he's here as well. The ones that were too tired are already in bed, so not everyone can partake. Maybe Puck would like to partake. We can roast a couple marshmallows. What do you guys think? Oh no. Light the fire again. Oh, we're just roasting some marshmallows. Do you want to come, Puck? Instead of sleeping on the... Oh, it's on fire. Instead of sleeping on the bench, you can come in here. He's eating it anyway. He doesn't care. Taste buds are messed up. You know, we don't know a lot about alien taste buds. I don't think they're right. I hate burnt marshmallow. Like that, if there's something you need to know about me, it's that I hate a burnt marshmallow. I will throw it away and start again. Tybalt is getting really tired, so I'm just gonna send him to bed. Also, just talking normally with Romeo, beautiful, beautiful. They are still nowhere near being friends, obviously, but it's a good start. It is a good start. Are you done, Puck? Tired of being out there? And Titania is back. And we are having a beautiful night of sleep. 6 a.m. Everyone is waking up. And so now I would have everyone tidy up their things. It is, according to the game, it's technically Monday. It is not. And we are using the last day of summer to go back home. So if there's, I don't know if there's anything I would want these kids to get before they leave. I'm just going to look at their wants also to see if there's anything I can do quickly before I send them away. He wants to play a bit of bass and drums. I can do that for you, even though you're very hungry. But I mean, you want what you want in life. You'd like to play some darts. You can go and play some darts. You want to be best friends with AJ. You would need to do that before you leave. I'll just wake you up, and you can do that this morning. Puck is still asleep. Are you not in love with Johnny? What? Oh, okay, no, you're Miranda. That's why. I got 2 girls in this place. 2 girls, and I get them confused. Great. But no, obviously she's not in love with Johnny, seeing as she's Miranda and not Ophelia. But yeah, I think I'll quickly try to get them to be best friends for Romeo's sake. I don't know how... Oh yeah, they're pretty close to it. Oh no, it's not really. Well, you know what? Why isn't it? Come on. Come on now. We're best friends. It's beautiful. Great. Everything organic, everything smooth, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, other than that, she wants to have 2 loves at once. I don't think it's happening here at camp. Okay, Mercutio doesn't have anything that I can do. So honestly, I think we are pretty much done here. So we've got a lot of new friendships between the kids in Veronaville and the kids in Strangetown who used to not know each other at all. So this is great progress. But we also have new friendships between Sims who used to hate each other, which is even greater, I think. And we also have new enemy ships and new loss of friendships, I guess you could call it, between Sims who used to be really tight with each other, even siblings. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'm excited to see what happens with poor little Juliet, who, without Romeo, is what is Juliet without Romeo, you know? This sounds really misogynistic. I didn't mean it that way. But I am going to find a way to make everything make sense. I am going to wrap this whole thing completely up on the next episode with the little cinematic at the beginning. And then we'll go into gameplay as usual. And I'm not telling you who we're playing because I want this to be a 100% a surprise. I said this weirdly. I want this to be a complete surprise who we're going to see next, to if we're starting in Strangetown or if we're starting in Veronaville. All of that, I want it to be a surprise. And so it is nearing 8 a.m. right now, and I think that would be about the time that the cars would start rolling by and come and pick up the kids. So that will be it for me today. So as I move AJ back into his original house, I wanted to tell you all that I love you and I care about you. Please follow me on all of my social medias. They will be linked down below, as well as my GoFave if that is something that could interest you. Next episode of this series, I will always estimate about 2 weeks after the one before. So I guess about 2 weeks from now, but I'm not going to give specific dates or like very, very specific time frames, because I know that just makes it so that I don't do it. And we don't want that. So yeah, about 2 weeks. I'd say about 2 weeks in between every episode, because the little cinematics at the beginning, they take a lot longer than I thought they would, especially when they're a bit longer. Like if it's about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, it's pretty quickly done. But when it goes over 3 minutes, 3.5, it's long. It's writing out what everyone is going to say, making it fit with the way that they're speaking to each other, with the length of like speech that they do. If there's too much text, too many words, it doesn't look like it could fit in the time frame that the sim has been speaking, and it's making everything like that work together that is taking the most time. But I love it so much. It's so fun to do, and I hope I can keep doing it for a long time. So yeah. In about 2 weeks from now, we will be starting the typical gameplay in every single household. As I've said before, I will probably not show every single household. Like, if it doesn't have to do with the plot that I'm currently developing, I am probably not going to show every household. Like, if, like, I have here Kristen and Erin live together, as well as Lola and Chloe live together. If they have nothing to do with the current story, I'm going to play them quietly. And if anything important happens with them, I'll mention it later. So you won't lose or miss anything, but, you know, I feel like I need to do this for my own sanity, really. So yeah, sleep tight. Don't let the blood light bite. Goodbye. I don't know why I went so cheerful all of a sudden. Goodbye.